Hi there, I wanted to quickly show you workflows in SharePoint and how they work. So the guys quickly knocked up an onboarding process for GMC, and you'll notice that it loads a very quick and simple form. The form is generated using InfoPath, and there it is there. And InfoPath is a free inclusion in the Office Professional Plus suite, which most of the G employees are now getting access to. So these fields can be added and changed as they go, and then simply just publish this to SharePoint when they're finished making all of their edits. So that's how the forms are generated. And in this case, we've presented the form and the results of the inputs in the same page or SharePoint library. They can be separated, so you could have all of these items here presented in a separate page, such as the HR page or whatever, and have the form presented separately. That could be done either way. So let's create a form, and we'll just input a new user here. In this case, I'll use Brookie, and she will be based in North America. Her name is Smith. And the reporting manager could be anyone. This will look up to make sure that that person actually exists within GMC or SharePoint. And do we want to give this person access to Open Air, and what type of employee are they? In this case, we'll do a full-time employee. And hit the submit button. That's as simple as that. Form's completed. It'll reload the page ready for the next person to be onboarded. And we'll see here we have a new onboarded employee, and the notification workflow is in progress. So for this workflow, we've kept it pretty simple at this stage. All it's doing is emailing a person to perform this task. So if we skip across to the Outlook folder, we'll see that the approval process has started on Brookie, and we're asking this person to make sure that they have access to the appropriate SharePoint group, Open Air permissions, and any email distribution list. This can be edited to say whatever you want it to do. To visualize that workflow, SharePoint integrates with Microsoft Visio, and here you get a Visio representation of that workflow in process. This is one that's been approved, but it was assigned to C2C. C2C has approved this particular person, and this workflow has completed. All of those workflows exist here in the workflow tasks folder, which is on all of the sites at GMC, and we can see those workflows where they're at. In this case, Brookie one is still in process, and what the outcome is. The people that are assigned to onboarding employees would connect these workflows, or sorry, these tasks to their Outlook, so they would appear in their Outlook folder as a task they need to complete. So that's the very simple onboarding process. Not too exciting. We didn't do too much to it, but they didn't have a lot of time. But as you can see, you can make that workflow quite complex. A little bit of thought's required as to what inputs we want here, and then more importantly, what is the process behind it that can be generated in Visio and saved to SharePoint, and the form is generated in InfoPath and saved to SharePoint. So I hope that gives you an idea of the workflow processes in SharePoint.